everywhere. Hey friends, my name is Julie and welcome back to my farm. It sure is starting to look like spring around here. Now, I am not a huge fan of azaleas, which is what this giant bush behind me is. Actually, anything in the azalea or rhododendron family is pretty toxic to most livestock. And for some reason, it's the one that my goats and sheep will eat. Most of the time, they're smart enough to know if a plant is toxic, but the azalea seems to fool them at least once, almost every time. Luckily, we have never lost an animal to azalea poisoning, but we have had to treat plenty of them with charcoal and electrolytes and B vitamins and help them get through a lot of vomiting and diarrhea. So not something fun to experience. We try to avoid them grazing in any areas that have azaleas, but sometimes baby ones pop up when we don't know it until somebody unfortunately eats a few leaves. So spring is a good time to keep an eye on stuff like that as plants start emerging from their winter sleep. We have several giant azaleas on this property, and at least they're really beautiful when they bloom, which is only for a couple weeks in like late March, early April. Otherwise, they're a pain in my butt. Happy? What are you screaming about? No one's playing with you. No one wants to play with you right now. Your sister's too busy sunning in the bowl. Your fat's gonna be rolling out of that bowl pretty soon. Yeah, your mama's calling you. Your mama's calling you. Hey, Frigga. Here's my good girl. Oh, hi. Hi, Cora. You're a good girl, too. Hi, Miss Hella. Hi, baby. Hi, little man. Who's my best bud? Frigga. Hi, Fortune. Yeah, you need scratches too? Hey, Halle Berry. Hi, Rosemary. Oh, hey, Harlan. Hi, sweeties. Hey, Harlan. You're sweet. You're sweet. You're sweet too, Mama. Just a good girl. My brother. He's not quite as friendly yet. He'll get there. There's Rosemary. Feeding Fat Hella. Her adopted baby. I don't know if you guys could hear that bawling in the background, but that would be Sabrina. She is finally going into labor. So I need to get that baby room all reset one more time and we'll get her set up in there. Yep, we're all set up in here. And Sabrina came into the milk room. There was a little bit of grain left from this morning in the feeder, so she thought she'd help herself. I'm not going to stop her. That's awesome. She wants to eat. And then we'll get her settled into the room. She did this a lot last year where she started hollering right before she gave birth. So I think she's just letting me know she's ready. Well, we got into the baby room. She's not thrilled about it, but she'll settle in a second.
Well, she finally settled into a nice cozy spot. Even thinking about pushing a little bit. Having some mild contractions. Don't think it'll be too much longer. Picked a super nice day, Sabrina. You're such a good girl.
been in here about 3 hours. And we're just now starting to get a mucus trail. She also decided it was time for a snack. So who knows how much longer it might be.
Right on the hay, huh, Mama? Gotta keep pushing, Mama. Keep pushing, Mama. She's already trying to lick it. So the sack's still not broke yet. I'm really hoping she doesn't lay against this wall again. Keep pushing, Mama. Come on. Good mama. Good mama. Good mama. That's my Sabrina. Good girl. All right, I'm gonna grab a towel real quick, clear out its mouth, and then I'll be back to videoing.
All right, honey. All right. Easy. Let me see what you got. Yep, looks like a little girl. Looks a lot like Fortune's little girl. All right. It's a good size. About the same as the others. Phineas is very consistent. You have folded ears? No. No, those are always fold. Easy, Mama. I'm gonna move her back a little bit. Here, on the dry part of the towel. There you go.
working on something. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. She just wants it to be done, so she tries to just like force it.
Well, she powered through last year.
Yeah. 2 years ago.
I
Yeah,
guess-
there's still another one in here. There's still another one. You're doing good. You want to stay on the towel? You're going to stay out of the foot zone right now. Yeah. Stay out of the feet. She's gonna start pawing again. She is working hard on getting that second one out. Crazily licking this one. My job right now is just to make sure she doesn't paw the first one. She's gotten on her feet a few times, pretty quick. All right, Mom's laying down, getting to business. Yep, we got a second bubble. Towel. Oh. Yep. All right, good job, Mama. There you go. There we go. Yeah. Good job. Good job. You just get it done. Let's get your face out of there. Yep. Let's get that off of there. There we go. So much sack. Yeah. Come here, kid. Come here. And on the dry towel. All right. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Hi. Well, right off the bat, you two look very similar to Fortune's kids. Let's check these ears. Let's unfold them. Yep, he's unfolded. All right. Frosted ears. Yeah. Let's see. This one is another girl. Wow. Daryl and I were just talking about that the other day. He thought that she had more boys, but she is definitely a girl maker. She's never had a year where she doesn't have at least one female. And the 2 times she had triplets, she had 2 females the first time and 3 the second time just last year. 3 girls, so 2 girls. Very cute. Alright, well the pawing has stopped. And that's looking like placenta. So, hoping she just had 2 this year. 3 was kind of hard on her. It was hard for her to feed all 3 equally. 2 is perfect. Let's see, I'm gonna come around here. I'm gonna bump her belly. You can see it's pretty sunken in now. You can see when she breathes, it's a lot more jiggly over here. But sometimes those babies are hanging out real low, so easier with both hands. You can really feel, and she's pushing against me a little bit because she's still pushing that placenta out, but that is pretty squishy. I do not feel anything hard in there. So I'm gonna declare us done. Yay! Twin girls. Perfect. Good job, Mama. They look awesome. I'm gonna strip her teats just to get the milk flowing. She doesn't normally have a problem with that. All right, good girl. Those are ready to go. You getting up, sister? So pretty. Loving all this chocolate. Loving all these twins, too. It's exactly what we want. No more, no less. Perfect amount of babies. You definitely do not ever want to try and pull the placenta. You just want their body to expel it on its own. It's attached to their uterus by several big blood vessels. And if you pull one of those before it detaches naturally, they can actually bleed out. So you want to observe and make sure that passes. But don't want to pull it. Our first girl, I believe, is getting on the almost. Very close. Very close to getting that teeth. Traditionally, Sabrina's kids are very quick about this. Smart babies. Yep, she already got it. Already got it. You do it again? Yep. Yep. Got it. Got it. I know, it's hard to stand up and do it. She's pretty low. You could probably lay down. Standing is so hard. All you want to do is eat. Little girl number 2 is about to get that teeth. Very close. Very close. Getting bumped by your sister? Do you need some help? Stand there. I know, standing's hard. Learn 2 new things at the same time. So close. There she goes. Good job. That's the second suck for her. Good job. Are you falling over? Oh, she got the other teeth. And both of them. Doing advanced moves. Doing the cross reach. Very nice. Oh. The second one had the teeth. Got robbed by her sister, who has nursed it like 5 times. She's just being greedy. I can't wait to see this one's face in the light. Oh, gonna have some cool markings. You're just beautiful. Beautiful ladies. Oh, you got it. You got it. Almost. Yep. Almost. Oh, it's so hard. There you go. Good job. You got it. You got it. So while I'm doing the morning milking chores, I have a couple buddies. There's Hella. Where'd your brother go? Puppy. Here he is. So Friga's twins, Hella and Happy, can come into the milk room anytime they want from the barn through this little gap in the gate. And so they do it multiple times a day. They come in here and play. Yeah, jump on stuff. And, oh, good girl. They like to go in this cabinet and take a nap. It's a nice, safe, dark place to take a good nap. So when I can't find them, I just come in here. Look, they're usually right there. Although the bigger they get, the less well they fit in here. Happy's butt's just hanging right out of the cabinet. You got a little milk mustache. Yeah, you got milk mouth. Hi, cuties. Well, these two are strong enough, mobile enough to come outside, and it's gonna be a nice day today, nice and warm and sunny. So this is their first time out of the baby room. Sabrina's an experienced mom. She's going to be very protective. She can't stop licking these two. She's licking them all the time. If you handle them, she'll have to lick them clean because, you know, you got your stink on them. Cute girl. Cute girls. So this is Sabrina's firstborn little girl. And because Sabrina is the queen, we ended up naming this one Hera, like the Greek goddess. And I think she's adorable. I keep thinking she looks like a donkey with her airplane ears. She's gonna be super cute. Yeah, you're a good girl. She pretty much is just chocolate and black. I don't really think she has any white on her at all. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, a couple little different shades of brown, but just chocolate. Very pretty. This is Sabrina's second little girl. Oh my goodness. She's our little parkour goat this year. She is the smallest one we've had born this year and probably the most athletic. She's the one who's always like jumping on her mom's back and hopping off the picnic table, doing crazy stunts. She has some very unique face markings. She's got the frosted nose and frosted ears. She's got a big white spot on her poll. And then she's just got white ticking like throughout around her eyes, little eye makeup, and then down her coat. Ooh, yeah, I know, you don't like being held. Very independent. And then she's got a little bit of a dark dorsal stripe. So, very fancy little girl. And of course she got one of her mama's folded ears. I kind of tried to unfold it, but I didn't do a very good job of keeping up on it, but that's okay. They don't cause her mom any problems. They're not gonna cause her any problems. It's just gonna be a little unique thing about her. Yeah. All right, pretty girl, let you go. Hi, hi babies. And sticking with the witch theme, we decided to name that second little girl Hermione. Oh, babies everywhere. That is it for Sabrina's birth. I get a little bit of a break, and then I've got 7 more does due in like a 7-day span. So it's gonna get crazy around here. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. There's gonna be a lot more baby goats in the near future, hopefully. And I'm gonna do my best to film it all. And I'm just gonna keep adding to our playlist for this year's goat kidding season. There's a link to that right there. Thanks, Hallie. Thanks for watching, everybody. I wanna see you next time.